When your license is revoked, it's almost always because of multiple DUIs. A multiple DUI situation causes the state to take your license away, as you've probably read, for life. In other words, a revocation lasts until you die unless you actually get your license back. The best way I can explain this is to think about school. If little Johnny gets suspended for talking in class, he's out for a week. Johnny can't come back for a week. Johnny is suspended for 2 weeks. If little Tina gets expelled, she can't ever come back. A revocation is the same thing as being expelled from school, and a license suspension is very similar to being suspended from school. So a suspension is from one point until another point, or from now until you pay $500, or from now until 1 year is up. A revocation, on the other hand, is your license is gone. You may never drive again until and unless you file a license appeal before the Michigan Secretary of State Administrative Hearing Section and win it. Now, winning that means proving that you've been alcohol free, that you've put the plug in the jug, that you've quit drinking for what we call a sufficient period of time, generally a couple of years, and that you have the commitment and tools to remain alcohol free. What's important here then is your sobriety. You need to focus on getting sober. The key reason people don't win their licenses back is that they think they can drink, or they haven't quit drinking. The Secretary of State, for its part, has drawn a line in the sand and said, we're never giving a driver's license back to anybody who drinks or even thinks they can drink again if they've lost it for multiple DUIs. We're not interested in talking about who may be able to drink socially, or who may have grown and matured in a way that they can handle the occasional beer. From our point of view, it's a high-risk proposition, and only those people who come forward and can prove that they will never pick up again are candidates to win their license back. So if that's the key to winning your license back, then that should be the key thing that you focus on once you lose your license. Work your recovery. Go to whatever meetings you need to go to, if any. Read about recovery. Adopt a sober lifestyle, ditch the drinking friends, rebuild your life so that you can come back a year or 2 or 3 or 5 later and say, listen, if you look at me back at the time of my last DUI and you look at me now, I'm a very different person. I have different friends, I have different activities, my life has improved, I feel better physically, emotionally, I've regained the trust and respect of the people who matter. All kinds of things in my life have changed as a result of me quitting drinking.